All right, so I know pretty much everything you see on YouTube is the same old copy and paste videos that everyone else posts, and you're trying to learn. Maybe as an agency owner, you don't have enough money to invest in courses. So rather than me just giving some video that you've probably seen a million other times on YouTube, I'm just going to make this video more into the exact straight up game plan that I have to scaling actually to 7 figures within just my agency. So you can watch this all live. So I'm going to just go break down the 3 steps, and there's like 3 parts to what I'm going to show here to how I'm going to be booking calls, because in order for me to hit 100K a month, based off the numbers that I have currently, I need to be booking 380 calls. So that might sound absolutely crazy. That might take, I don't know how long DMing, because I'm not going to DM because it's just not the efficient way to do it. But yeah, and when I say 100K, I don't mean like paying fulls or anything like that. I mean like straight reoccurring revenue for like 6 months. So I'm going to jump right into the Lucid chart that I'm going to just break this all down and show you the 3 parts. So here are the 3 parts. So we've got Instagram profile funnel, Facebook group funnel, and Facebook and Instagram ad direct response. Now, what are these, right? Like, how do these book calls? So when you DM people, when you email people, when you run paid ads to people, you're getting a lot of cold prospects on calls, right? And it works majority of the time. But you just have to do a lot of calls. Like, closing rate is probably, super depends on the person, but it could be from 10 to, even 50% if you're really, really good. The point of this is the Instagram profile funnel is to get a lot more colder people into warm people, as well as the group funnel as well. So when they book a call, when they're ready to book a call, that might not be for like another month or even a couple months of them just consuming my content. It's going to be a very, very easy sale, right? So it's kind of just funneling all this into one. So I can just first start off with the Facebook and Instagram direct response. So this would be, for example, like paid ads, right? And this could be you just spending ads on Facebook, ads on TikTok, wherever, right? So we first start off with, you got a video, a static image. So I test 2 campaigns, have them both. I'm expecting about 20 to 30 Facebook group joins per month. Now, reminder, this is a system that all varies on how much you're spending. So for me, I have a set aside budget for this that I'm just going to put money into, essentially just, book a bunch of calls, get a return from it. But I'm going to be putting a majority of my budget here. Okay, so if this is you, I would put, and you have money to spend on ads and acquiring clients, put majority of your budget here. These are going to be the colder prospects and the colder calls that you get on sales calls with, but it's, you're going to be getting a lot more volume. So based off the numbers I have just on the last month, I'm going to be getting about 20 to 30 Facebook group joins per month. Now, what does that mean? Facebook group joins. So I've made my own Facebook group for specifically my niche. So I work with realtors. If you work with roofers or, solar companies, you can make a Facebook group for your niche. So then people, you can essentially just get a big group of people like that you could sell to, right? And the point of this is to just essentially just collect a big bucket of people, and then you can produce content in there, and then they have the option to book a call after they like what you say, right? So I'm expecting about 50 to 6 booked calls. These are going to be colder leads, like I've said, but this is straight from just ads, okay? And I'm going to be doing these on Facebook and Instagram, and this is all till the goal of minimum X closed clients per month. The reason I have an X there is because I simply just don't know how the system's going to work yet, but I do believe it's going to perform very well. So then we can jump over to the Instagram profile funnel, this is pretty interesting. So this is something, essentially I use my Instagram profile as a big funnel, and I'm going to be running ads to just get people to follow me on Instagram. And there's a point of this. So I'm going to put about 30 to 40% of the budget I would spend here into there. So let's say I spend $20 here. I'll spend, 30, 40% of that into just ads for getting people to follow me on Instagram. So make 2 videos. So I'll have 2 separate ads. Essentially, we'll get followers from those ads, and then we'll also get some group joins per month, because in my description, in the bio of my Instagram account, I'm going to have a link for people to go funnel in to go actually join the Facebook group. Then people over time will consume content. So I'm going to produce 3 short form videos per week, and then I'm going to boost them all. So I'm going to spend about $100 a month just on boosting the posts to make sure, looks like it has good views. Eventually data will start to pick up and it will actually target my ideal audience. And then also we'll get all these followers and we'll start producing, stories, right? So say it's a Black Friday offer or Christmas offer, hey, the next 5 people that DM me get the special offer, DM me now. You're going to start getting DMs that way, right? Because people have already consumed your content. They know you're very knowledgeable in the space of like what you do, and it's probably the gap that they need to fill, right? Because it's generally what you service. Your service-based business is helping them acquire more clients. So special offers will get people to just straight away in that are pretty warm. And then all of this will get, booked calls per month via DMs, link in bio. And these are going to be a lot warmer leads, right? So this is just straight, essentially just getting a bunch of followers, okay, that are my target audience. And then the last thing is the Facebook group funnel. And over these two sections, the profile funnel and then also the Facebook and Instagram ad direct response, I'm going to expect about 20 to 50 Facebook group joins per month. And then I'm going to produce content in here, right? The name of the game is just providing value to them, and they need to know that you're actually knowledgeable about what you're saying and you can be trustworthy. Because a lot of these other companies have been burned, right? Like these agents, these solar companies, these roofers, they've probably been with very, very low quality marketing agencies. And that's why, if you can stand out a bit, so if you just provide them value before they even have to pay you a cent, most people will convert a lot higher percentage chance that way. But the problem is it's going to take some time, right? So I'm not expecting to get this, straight up in 2 weeks. It's already, a bunch of clients start coming in. That's what more this is for. Direct response will just force people to book calls with me, essentially. But these people over these two will sort of opt in over time. So over the long form videos I post, I'm going to post about one a week in this Facebook group. And then, this will get a certain amount of booked calls from just the funnel that I built within the Facebook group that people can easily click a link. I'll put in the description of each post I make. And, if they find it valuable, they'll book a call, right? So this is all expecting. So this is my sort of game plan taking to get about to 100K a month. I mentioned earlier how I need to book about 380 calls roughly to hit that number, but that number is going to be like recurring every month. So I can build up on top of that to hit 200K, 300K, 400K, etc. Right? And the point of this is really to just diversify yourself, because if you're only running ads or you're only doing IGDMs, you're not really building a following or an audience, right? And that could be one of the most important things to do, because then it compounds over time, right? So this is one of the things I'd recommend is anyone that watches this, like you just start building an audience for your agency or for your business, because then it's super, super leveraged down the road when you want to launch like special offers or, Christmas offers, whatever, right? And this is kind of what this is for. So this is the plan. I'm going to be making ads and videos for all these, paying some short form editors. This method is right here is probably best for people that already have, clients or I don't want to say have clients, but they have some sort of budget to put aside to actual marketing. And if you're just looking for quick clients and you need to close people now, so then you have the budget to set something like this up, I would go straight direct response, as this is what I did. And this is how you can just force get calls. It's going to be a harder sale and closing percentage will be much lower, but it works just fine. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be using over the next, month, probably just testing. Hopefully this works, and I'll carry this out into, 3, 4, 5 months down the road. Once I pass probably 100K, it's just really the big goal for me, getting to a 7-figure agency mark at 17, which would be pretty cool. But point of this system as well is I can ramp this all up. So I can put more money into the Instagram profile funnel, much more money into like direct response ads, and then essentially just get a bunch more people in this group. And it's just like you just put it on steroids, right? So yeah, this is what I'm going to be using. Hopefully, if you found this valuable, let me know. And yeah.